Hello everyone and welcome back to Mordheim Faction Chronicles. Here we're going to take a look at hole poker playing Bubs. We're going to look at this from Bubs' perspective, and as you can see they both have crushed their will. A little bit uneven here in the rating, and we have an ambush in front of us. Alright, it already seems here that Bubs is going to have the advantage and be the one who ambushes hole poker. So that's a good thing for him. He's definitely the underdog in this fight. But a thing like this is just what you need to be able to pull ahead. You can see the ogre here, the famous ogre. It's a very tanky character for hole poker. Alright, the taunting has already begun here. So this is a fun game to see, I think. Both of the players have been enjoying a decent amount of success so far, but have also lost quite a few games, which is why they are where they are. They are both at 50% win ratio, I believe, before this game, having played 6 games each and lost 3 and won 3. And among those for hole poker has been against his nemesis of the tournament, Rarator, beating him twice. You can see the wagons here. At least we see one of them. Oh yeah, the other one here is behind the crypt horror at the moment. They're gonna take a little bit of time on them. Let's skip ahead a little bit of the deployment phase. Still at the end part of the deployment phase, but we are here. Let's see what we can do with this game. So the ogre did deploy right in front of the crypt horror here. Alright, this is the most important part here, the initiative ladder. So what is the crypt horror going to do? He is he going to go in here? He's not gonna get a counterattack off on him, and he has prowl, which is an interesting skill to have here. Could do with a nice charge. You see he's very well equipped here. Bubs, at least on the crypt horror, has a purple cloth, and it looks like 2 purple weapons here. There's no blue axe and something purple as well. Yeah, purple mace, blue axe. Doing a lot of damage here, and this is going to be kind of detrimental to the mercenary ogre. And oh my god, look at that, it's master sidestep, so that means that it's gonna be really difficult here to do anything against the crypt horror, especially from the ogre side. The ogre probably doesn't want to actually attack into that, so that means in the end he is going to lose the damage race. That is really nice for Bubs here. It's a good start for him. Let's see what the champion here decides to do. Like seeing both of these players here in the tournament. I haven't seen a single game of them where I have casted at least in this tournament so far, but there are a few games on the various Twitch channels. You should check out both Kiddenpaw and especially Greybush here, as well as Marlos, all 3 players of the tournament that are casting a lot of the games here in the tournament. Probably didn't want to go into that goal. A miss. Seems to be one-handed with a sword here. Won't do enough damage. Oh wow, we had a decent amount, 9% chance for critical hit. He's not switching down though. He was hoping to get very high. Yeah, he's not switching now. Sometimes you can see some of these units here of the champion at least. Do we have any other units? They are really high up on the initiative. So I'm gonna be curious to see why, for example, a Wolf Priest is all the way up to 64. It must be intentional for Holpoker. Holpoker didn't pick the ambush here. I think it was a good choice by Bubs. It gives him a, since he is the underdog, he has a 50% chance of ending up being the ambusher, and indeed he was. So you should have a decent shot at this. This is one of the strengths of the ambush. If you feel that you are at a disadvantage against your opponent, you can pick it and hope for the best. So we have the captain moving down. Wow, that's even worse. That is yeah, he's even taking damage here, and he's using a spear and an empty hand. So there's no parry coming off from him. It's gonna be expensive to switch down. He's gonna be bypassed by all of these ghouls. They're gonna get 2 turns in a row here against him. So what is he thinking about? Both of them want Crush the Will. Is he trying to go for it? He only has a few more seconds left here. We have a ghoul, triggers the ambush, takes a lot of damage. That really did hurt. No chance of a critical hit though. And does 23 damage back. And order, oh wow. Why? Okay, so he has order, but why use order? We're gonna see if the ogre here is actually trying. He needs to move in on the Cryptor to make that worthwhile. Trying to save the ogre here, because if he just does, like, it's still 2 dodged attempts left here by the Cryptor. So, and he only has what, 3, maybe 4 attacks with the ogre. Is he going to try and punch through? At least he does get the idol here, which is gonna be key. Look at the morale. I mean, the difference here was massive. I mean, it's 96 for Bubs and 162 for Holpoker. So Holpoker has a very healthy morale, but Bubs has a very, very low morale. I don't know why he doesn't invest in leadership, but that's not his thing at the moment, it seems like. And maybe he's fallen into this idea that the ghouls, they don't really need leadership unless for skills. Wow, that's so lucky. Okay, yeah, the only reason he did that, it might not have had enough blue pills left over to go back to the wagon here, but otherwise he wants to go back to the wagon as soon as possible. Now that he is there, he could potentially be trapped by one of the ghouls coming up here. Putting the Wolf Priest in from 2 sides, hemming him in, making sure that he cannot get away with the idol. Doing some switcheroo with the weapons. That seems to be a great axe, so he's trading down even further in the initiative. Is he going to attack though? I don't think so. He's 1 red pill less this round. He loses 1 red pill for the switch. Even if he is level 7 and have 4 attacks, there would only be 3 then, and 2 of them are going to be dodged. Especially since he gets plus 10% dodge now. When we saw him get hit by the order, he had an 85% chance of dodging the normal attacks. It's going to be 95% now. So it's not worth actually attacking into. Which makes the use of order a little bit odd in this instance. It was not a good move by Holpoker. Not a good move at all. Guard stance basic, 5% more armor. Can I get another hit off here? Yes, he can. Yeah, that captain, now is the time to strike. Definitely. He's not in any kind of parry stance. Here we go. Either you go for the captain, or I don't know. I would probably tie down the wolf priest, to be honest. I think that's a better play. All right. And do we see a switcheroo here with the weapons? It doesn't have a secondary slot. All right, but that begs the question, like, why are the ghouls equipped with dual-handed weapons so they can only attack once, instead of just having a one-handed weapon and an empty hand? That would give him 2 attacks per round. That would be a lot better for Bubs here. The only reason you start with dual will is if you do a charge and then you switch weapons, so you trade yourself higher up the initiative ladder for the next round. But that did not happen. Yeah, it's kind of an inefficiency by Bubs here, but everything is still up in the air. Let's see where it goes from there. Could see maybe he actually put the wolf priest there, not just to do the little bit of extra damage, but also to help block the passageway up to what seems to be where both marksmen currently are. So it's a great platform to start shooting things from, especially considering where the fight is happening right now. It's not gonna get another attack. Remember, -1 red pill for the start. Also -15% hit chance for the one who is being ambushed, so severe disadvantage for Hole Poker here to start. The mercenaries have tried to crush the will quite a few times, have not gotten it yet. One of 2 factions that have not got to crush the will in these faction chronicles, and getting the crush the wills are really important. Doing a little bit more damage on McNibbles here. He might be going down soon. Yeah, that's not worth attacking into. It's really strange with the order. I think, I mean, it seems to be some thought put into this by both players when it comes to deployment, and no wonder when I skipped ahead here, we skipped off like almost 15 minutes of the game. That's how long it took for them to deploy. And I think it's a good move having the warrior up here, but helping to block off the passageway. But it probably wants to go down and do some use here. It could finish off one of the goals, freeing up some units. It's all about freeing up units here. Running out of time again. Is he going to attack into that goal? No, it's gonna do an ambush. Who is coming up from the northern side though? Yeah, I don't think he should end this turn. Like he's trying to protect the backside here of the warrior and the champion, but honestly you can do that with just going into delay here. And then see if you can actually use that character somewhere else. What side is he looking out on? This is the other side, right? Yeah, it is. It is. We saw the ghoul go in. Ambushing. Yeah. The problem with that move is that while it's a strong defensive move, you can see him here in the door opening. But what if he doesn't want to go in there? kind of a little bit forcing him. He cannot go north, he cannot go through here. Can he go south? Or he can go into the Ogre. Oh no, I wouldn't do that. 90 damage incoming back. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt so much. Let's see. Oh! 78 out of 77. That's so lucky for Bubs. Oh wow, that is lucky. But yeah, this is maybe Hulkpoker has been doing a good move here, zoning him out. 10% chance of a critical hit too. But wow, but why sacrifice the Vampire Thrall like this? Remember that the undead team, which Bubs represents here, they do have a mission objective here, that they're trying to get impressive kills, and if they get 3 impressive kills in their PvPs, they get an extra marked for that objective completed. And currently, before this game, they have done 5 of them, and they've really been going at them. And this is probably one of the toughest impressives in the tournament right now, and he's really bringing him down. He's putting all of this into it, so if he does get it, if Bubs get it here, he will get them another marked for that objective. Call of Vanal going up. Combat Nasty, boosting initiative and dodge chance. Doesn't seem like he's the character that's gonna be targeted though, it's gonna be this guy. Failing the Call of Vanal here. Oh, yeah, that hurts. No spell casting here for 2 turns. Probably wants to shoot, no? He has a warrior he can shoot at. As a marksman he can shoot at. He's gonna look for the captain, isn't it? Yeah, he is. Does maximum amount of damage, 5% chance of a critical. Didn't go this time, but yeah, better just reload. That's a little bit unlucky here, but it looks promising with the Ogre. Can he go to the left? There's a jump down point if he wants to go through it that way. No, he's going to go north, so let's see. Oh, he has Prowl on this unit too. It's an interesting choice, I have to say, very interesting. I don't think too many players pick this up, but Bubs Warband has a lot of dodge characters in it. Actually every single one of them is a dodge character except for the Vampire Thrall. Is this what he wants to do? A Web of Steel warrior? No, thought so. That is the problem with the move here by Hulkpoker. That was what I was pointing out. You probably charge into him, he should have a higher movement. Fails a terror test, still does 36 damage. Yikes. That must be a really good axe here. 59% chance. Manages 1, manages 2, no? Yes, oh wow. Yeah, that is a warrior that is not looking too well. Alright, he disengages by Y. Is he gonna put him up against the corner? No.
A new round has started.
Alright, here comes the Ogre. Let's see, can he hit with all of these attacks here? This could be a game changer. Killing the impressive, killing the main damage dealer of Hulkpoker. Can Bubs do it? 93% chance, yes, I think he can. He just needs to hit this once, right? 50, yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He did it. Oh my god, it's the first time the Ogre goes down, I believe, and wow. That is a substantial lead here for Bubs. Is he going to please lock down the Wolf Priest? No, lock down the Wolf Priest. Oh my god, no. It's zeroing in on the captain here, but the captain, as you can see, has a good chance against terror and fear. Same for the Wolf Priest because of their passive, of course, but you want to prevent Hulkpoker from getting the objective here. Oh wow, yeah. Not much luck, so that's equalizing the score, but it's still Bubs in the lead. Is he gonna switch down now? He's still with sword and empty hand. There is that ghoul that's pretty hurt, he could go in for that. The one that's tying up the wolf priest who carries the idol. Yeah. Took away the dodge, that's gonna open you up for the wolf priest coming up right now. And that's another ghoul down. I think with the Cryptor being loose here, it's going to snowball for Bubs, but Bubs' biggest weakness right now is his morale. I mean, look at this. It's not that much, you know. It's just what is it? 17 morale left. It's only 17 morale left. There's a difference of like losing maybe one of the characters. Definitely if he loses the Cryptor, but I don't think that's possible right now. It might be with the slightly hurt vampire. Let's see if he can do a bit of more damage here. Still surprised that he doesn't do any kind of switch, or why is he not attacking twice with just a one-handed weapon? He would have done more damage like that. Manages to alone check. Spear and empty hand. So he's in an interesting position right now. Remember, both the Cryptor and the Ghoul are both ahead of him, so if he trades down, switches weapon to a shield and something else now, and uses the famous parry that the mercenary captains have available to them, he wouldn't lose anything. But no, he decides to do a spear attack here. Took care of the dodge. Is he gonna switch? No! Why isn't he switching? Why isn't Hullpoker switching? Why isn't he switching? This is the perfect time. He can't leave him like this. He's gonna die. That's not never gonna stop the Cryptor. He needs to go into like, if he has Web of Steel, I'm sure he does switch, but that's so weird. Like, I'm sure that this weapon outfit is probably a lot better than the spear and the empty hand. Unless he has a purple spear, but then he could just start with the purple spear and the shield. Doesn't really make sense. I think he should have done a lot more damage there. Looking for the easy kills here with the ghouls. They're not zombies. They do lose morale. Fails that charge. Does he have another attack? No, he doesn't. That is a flea. Taking a lot of damage in return. Can he get in there? Yes, he can, and that seems to be an objective completed for Hullpoker right now. So only thing Hullpoker needs to do at this point is to protect that idol, and if he wants to go for the kill here, try and bring down the low leadership units here of Bubs. But there's a lot of hurt coming in too for him. Imagine if he used the Ghoul or the Cryptor to tie down the Wolf Priest. He could have prevented all of this. But he was a little bit blind here. He really wanted to take care of the mercenary captain, and he might still do that. He's in a simple Web of Steel, so he has 2 parry chances. And another one going down. So that means that the next kill here that Bubs loses is going to be a round check. I mean, it could go into Necromancer. He can't cast spells and he can only shoot. But is Necromancer's damage threatening enough? He judges it no, goes into the Crypt Horror, loses a terror test and loses his second attack. It's not gonna pass many of these terror checks. Look at that, 32%. Hasn't really invested too much in the way of leadership with these characters either at the moment. Might be an indication Tolbrook is actually boosting intelligence with them to be able to afford knowledge Mordheim and then armor proficient to have some heavy armored henchmen moving around. And he might boost the leadership later on. But for now they can't really do too much. Yeah, who else can he go into? But if he goes into the vampire, that is gonna try and hold him up, but who is he going to shoot at? Is he going to shoot at the Crypt Horror? He is very close. Is he gonna charge the Crypt Horror? Could be worthwhile to hold up the Vampire Thrall otherwise. Because she's coming up and she can do a bit of damage. There's also a ghoul next to the Vampire Thrall where the Ogre used to be. Manages a terror test, alright. It's actually quite a bit of damage. 26, 24, that's another 50 damage. Well, if he loses Bubs von Derpfail, interesting name. Well, since he doesn't have a shield, so he could be easier to hit here. Doing an aim. I think just one, might be needing 2 hits here to kill him off. Oh wow, yeah, he actually manages to get it. So that's a rod check coming in for Bubs. I thought he was going to do this. This looked like, wow. I mean, it's not over yet. He might still be able to manage the route check, but wow. It looked so bad with the Mercenary Ogre going down. The Mercenary Captain being in big trouble. He still is in big trouble. But all of these ghouls going down, as well as the vampire now, that's really, really hurtful. Who is he gonna target? Yeah, it's a good choice, I think. Targeting Vampire Thrall and doing a lot of damage. Yeah, I think this is smart. This is what we were talking about. I mean, he should have gone down with the warrior, hold her up, but now he just goes down with a unit that he doesn't really care about. Wow, 32% chance. This game is still alive. This game is very much alive. And you can see he can't really defeat the marksman in one go, and he has the morale for it. So he's holding up valuable units just by doing this, and I think it's a smart play by Holpoker. This is what they needed to do. Can he kill something? Is it something here that he can? Yeah, but it's such a low hit chance though. And yeah, if he wants to shoot twice now, he cannot do any more aims. 38. Still not enough damage, even if he does hit. Another one. So statistically, he should hit this. And he does. Good for him. 16 damage. But that's not really worth it. A low level ghoul with a lot of damage. Wow, you saw that. 87. You can see the wolf priest here. Can he do a charge? No, he cannot. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. And a dodge. So the key, well, obviously, Bubs have already... Yeah, can he do a kill here with Klaus? Oh my god, one wound remaining. That's so lucky for a hole poker. But it's marked for that. Has already been completed for the undead team through the kill here. Yeah, he has Web of Steel. Oh my, wow. Now he starts missing. Alright, let's see what the Web of Steel is worth. Should still have a really high strength here, so he could be able to punch through, and he's not gonna kill him in one attack though. He needs to hit two of them. 44% chance, alright, and he makes it. So a free counterattack coming in. And another miss. It's so unlucky for Bubs. I really feel for him. Like, yeah, I don't think they can kill off the Incredible Hulk with the sidestep, even if the archers start focusing on him. It's gonna take some time, but wow. Yeah, this morale thing sucks for me. Indeed it does. That's why, please get some more leadership onto your units, Bubs. This could have been your game. This should have been your game. You had such a nice lead here at the start too. You've got a perfect start. You picked a good scenario for good deployment for this kind of thing. Or fails the charges. That was probably important. Manages to parry as well. You see, she only has 35 wounds left remaining. Is that just one attack? Is that just one attack hitting? 39. What kind of damage can I do? 22, alright. 13 wounds left remaining then. Gonna trigger another route check. Loads and loads of units coming up here. Alright. 3 nice attacks, 100 damage or so. A little bit more. Oh, that could be risky. I mean, if he... Alright. Okay, that's not... It was just enough damage that he needed here. Must have been pretty much exact, I think, even. Fails terror checks, he's not going to do anything this turn. Might be the same for another warrior coming up. No, manages it. So there's another route check for Bubs, and still 32% chance. Lost another ghoul. And he's starting to assert himself here. There is a sudden staying power of some of Hole Poker's units. Let's see what he can shoot at. It's gonna aim for the Vampire Thrall. If she dies, she only has 13 wounds. Yeah, minus 14, so that's game over. That's GG. And that is a Crush the Will for the Mercenaries team and a Marked for Death for the Undead team. So congratulations to both players, and particularly Hole Poker here. And hope you enjoyed watching this game. We'll see you in more games in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Farewell for now.